Has a history of dignity and class and leadership that has been true for as long as I've known him.
Gene Connolly is the man that Concord High is all about. If it wasn't for Gene, Concord High wouldn't be the place that it is. Not only do we love working here, kids love attending here, and I think parents even enjoy sending their kids here and having to deal with him as the principal.
At a very young age, I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I wasn't sure what subject. I always enjoyed school. I went to Springfield College. I always loved sports, so I studied to be an elementary phys ed teacher. And that's really what I said. My first position was elementary school. And the funny thing is, Chris, the first day I walked into a high school as a professional, I was a principal.
It's hard to be the new kid, whether you are a freshman or whether you are a professional and an administrator with authority.
I was never taught, never was an assistant. So the learning curve was very, very deep. It was everything I wanted. Only years later do I reflect back and understand what a great place Concord is to first take a chance with me and then afford me the opportunity to grow into that position. I go to as many theater art programs, but people really know me in this building will say I spend more time working with kids with disabilities. That's really something that opens my heart. I think we as a society are so much better for what we do in terms of inclusion than we were when I was a kid. Kids say go to their neighborhood school. They grow up with their classmates. Their classmates are better people for it. They're better for it. Opportunities. A couple years ago, the NIHIA decided they wanted to start unified sports. Steve Mello, our athletic director, jumped on it. We became one of the first schools to have unified basketball.
I would say that we were one of the ones to go in big with it and make a big deal of it. And again, anybody that knows Gene knows that he spends some time of every day here with special needs kids. So the idea that he could support them in playing basketball, track, or soccer, you can imagine that he's all in.
Those games draw more students than the regular basketball team. Reading the announcements over the intercom was becoming like Charlie Brown's teacher. Kids weren't listening. We have a closed circuit television equipment in all the classrooms. So we initially thought we'd make a news show, and we ran it ourselves out of my conference room. It was a spirited group, but it wasn't very professional. Later on, your team over Concord Television said, we're right here. It made absolute sense, but without Concord Television, I don't think we'd be as smooth, because you guys have done a lot of training and work hand to hand with our student directors, and That's great.
He goes above and beyond with students pretty much every day, every year. Kids come back forever to talk to him. I mean, they may have graduated 10 years ago, and they will still come back and chat with him.
He's always there to support the kids, and you know, when he's always in the cafeteria or out front. When the kids walk in, he's like, "Oh, great game last night," and that's how he connects. It's one of the ways he connects with all different types of kids.
Yeah, I think I've been here 13 years. And I think with that next job in this building, challenging all kids, making sure all of our students feel academically that we're asking a lot. We're increasing the number of advanced placement classes. At the same time, there was a lot of tracking of kids who have cut out that bottom track. We're telling all kids, this is your job. You come here and do your best. And we're not going to accept anything else from you.
And I still remember his first formal days, the first days of school, the faculty meeting, where he told us two things that make a lot of sense to me. One thing he said was, dress professionally. And the other thing he said was, family has to come first. So years later, when my father was dying, and I had messages from the nursing home that was what was going on, Jane was very supportive and encouraged me to do what I need to do.
I've now been working with Gene in my role as administrator for, I can't believe, almost 9 years at this point. And I venture to say that we have 100% trust together.
I like people. I like, I love life.
He genuinely cares. Like, he cares so much about family that he is easy to engage in that conversation because he wants to know how we're doing, how our kids are doing, and how they're succeeding in life.